Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as I try to go up here, because I don't remember coming up here. And look at that, it's just floating. It's good, it's fine, it's all good. I was just going back to down last episode, and I noticed that I hadn't been to the center of this whole area. And it turns out there's nothing to be at the center of the area. So yeah, we're done. I think we're mostly done. But now we're gonna mess with our quest over here. This chair, you killed all three. It's all good. It's just very efficient journal. I like this. I like this journal divided by cities. I think that option was a really good thing in Pillars of Eternity 2.
The dogs were yelping all night long. Smell of the darkspawn, they keep telling me.
Which guard do I need to talk to?
Darkspawn here.
Ha! You see them soldiers run like frightened children. Way to go!
Thank you. Helpful refugee. Okay, seriously though, I need to find... I've killed all three. You came across the charter's board. Report back to the chanter for a reward. Well, it's in here, isn't it? Is the chantry, or is it the tavern? Dane's Refuge. Chantry.
They're a devious lot, that's for
We're not there. We need to cross the bridge. Gotcha. Also, there's...
You are very beautiful, Morrigan.
Tell me something I do not know.
But you are always dressed in such rags. It suits you, I suppose. A little tear here, a little rip there to show some skin. I understand.
You understand I lived in a forest, I hope?
Maybe we could get you in a nice dress one day. Silk. No, maybe velvet. Velvet is heavier, better to guard against the cold in Ferelden. Dark red velvet. Yes. With gold embroidery. It should be cut low in the front, of course. We don't want to hide your features.
Stop looking at my breasts like that. 'Tis most disturbing.
You don't think so? And if it's cut low in the front,
She
you
just lets her
must
go.
put your hair up. Show off that lovely neck.
You are insane. I would sooner let Alistair dress me.
It'll be fun, I
He
promise.
didn't say anything?
We'll get some shoes too. Shoes. We could go shopping together.
I think you're a few centuries too early for that sort of word and notion as well. It's interesting that Morrigan just lets her talk. Also, it's interesting that Morrigan didn't say, "Stop looking at my features," because that her line was very much, yeah, I need to talk to this guy. Was very much about that.
Path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
So saith the wise Orlando. And I have gotten 3 gold. That is fantastic. How much gold do I have? I have 13. Okay, it's less fantastic than I thought. This means that the chanter's board... Wait a minute, do I have another? We have 2 things. When bears attack. On behalf of Thed, the farmer with his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Eneth. For they are an abomination, and I shall murder them. As a chanter of Lothering, I do pledge a sum, and then over here, as thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times, the chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarah, is missing, as she... Well, actually, Godwife. What is a Godwife? That would be God's wife. That would be the original word. And it would be like a nun. It would be the same... Well, a nun is technically a godwife in the general thing. But good wife, yeah. So whose mother, as she has been missing for the better part of a week. If any travelers or residents come across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember his brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers, which seems reasonably appropriate. I wonder if those are quests that I can do right now. Or do here. They do seem to be, here. So let's go north. It said in the wilds to the north. Can we track these quests? Make active. What does that imply? We got all the... Oh. So we got quest markers in this game. Huh. Well, we have also new enemies, which shouldn't be a problem. I am in combat, I think. Let's bring that volume down. Let's try and avoid the wolves. You guys go ahead and do that. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's attack you right here. Actually, let's do a dual weapon sweep. Wait a minute, is that the one that disables criticals? Inflicting significant more damage than normal. This one is the one that disables criticals, right? Character, yeah. So I will only use this when I'm face to face with other characters. So you're gonna be doing your thing, and you're a little bit too far back, but I think we're gonna be fine. So we're taking a little bit of damage, nothing too bad. Let's do a mind blast right there. Let's see. So we got a wolf over there that's mostly dead. Let's try and attack for right now. Okay, that one over there needs to die. This one over here, please. That's pretty good. That is a lot of damage. Okay, I like that. Let's do electricity damage. Let's see. Trying to clear out the remaining ones. Okay, that's a kill. She doesn't seem to be under attack, which is really good. And Leliana is doing her thing. Yeah, I think I don't need to worry too much about that. I don't have frost weapons on. Okay, I'm not really sure why. I wonder if it's because I reload the game. Or, just, go away and load the game so I can continue, continue recording. Okay, so this guy needs to die. Let's see. Okay, this guy didn't die, which is a shame. He dies now. So what I'm gonna do to you, I'm gonna do vulnerability hex. Electricity. Oh, that's really good. So I think I applied it? No, okay, then she applies it. And now I can do horror. Let's see, let's just read that again. Nature and spirit resistance. I actually know don't know completely what spirit resistance is. Let's do, does that reduce cold resistance? Yes, it does. Let's do this one. Okay, and that killed it. Good. I think it's very, very powerful. Just as a general boss fighter. Good. I think, yeah, this wolf is on her. She hasn't taken damage yet, so I'll just drain life over here. Is the vulnerability... No, that's disorient, right. Okay, that's a good kill. I haven't paid attention to you, and probably should. Are you doing well? He's not doing well. That is quite a shame. Do I let him die? Well, I guess I'm not gonna have a choice. Nope, didn't have a choice. Okay, it's fine. It's not fine, but yeah, whatever. So, do electricity... No, we did that already. Okay, just do a normal attack then. No, he's dead. Okay, then do... Let's attack that guy. First off, vulnerability. I don't have that. Okay, so... Because I would do the electricity. Let's do disorient. Okay, let's attack this guy. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's do mind blast. Good stuff. Let's see, that guy over there. Because now I can do the vulnerability hex. And it's done. Okay, then electricity. And it didn't die in a single hit. Maybe I overestimated the power of that spell, of that skill. Okay. I think I'll be okay. Do a frost. It's a little bit too much there. Do a life drain. And there we go. Oh, don't you dare. Don't use it. Thank you. Ah, so a lot of wolves. That explains why the mother is gone, because I think this is the mother's corpse. And we have a landmark tree, the thing that didn't work before. You found the body of the boy's mother and have recovered her keepsake. Not the body, though. The body can just stay there. Yeah. All he needs is the keepsake, not really a place to mourn her, or I guess a decent burial for... His mother. No. I'm going the wrong direction. I was looking for... What? Why is it the chanter's board over there? Interesting. Well, those are the bears. Save the game. And don't die. Okay. Let's let them deal with the bears. For right now, I'm gonna attack from behind. Try to. You guys probably should try to focus on that. Yeah. No, you stay here. Just don't get seen. That bear is very bad. No, they're all very bad. That one is just on fire right now. Okay, so now you can do a shield bash. That'd be a good thing. You can move over there. I don't know why you're going there, but that's good. Okay, I need to be fast about this because I'm gonna do a mind blast. And you are gonna be around here. And one of them is stunned, which is great. So you're gonna do a flurry. Okay, you're gonna do a flurry. Codex updated, really? Because of bears? Sure. Okay. Oh, the bear's on me. Okay, well, do that one then. I might as well. Actually, do that one and do this one. Oh, we need both. Okay. And then you can do that. Okay, so things are going relatively okay. Let's try and vulnerability hex you. That applied, I think. Lightning to the face for 40 damage. That was pretty good. And then you can go around. Oh, that bear is dead. Okay. Okay, then you can disable that. He's attacking Morrigan, I think. Huh. Considerably lesser, or not lesser, but, you know, easier fight than the other one for whatever reason. Not 100% sure why. But we completed those 2 quests. I hear terrible things from people regarding the second game or the third game. I don't know. I don't know the titles. Is there a Dragon Age 2? Because I know there's no Dragon Age 3, and I thought the second one was the Inquisition. So I'm not really sure how that goes. And also, you know, besides, it's... who knows? It's the Electronic Arts. I have no idea. This one is Electronic Arts already. Still, what I mean is I hear bad things about these chanter boards, about them having infinite quests. I don't believe these are infinite quests, but we'll see.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, defenders of the just. This is, of course, taken directly out of their sacred book, because that's what this chanter says. Which now I'm thinking might be a very convenient way of just having some pre-recorded lines and having them not sounding awkward if you have randomized quests. So, yeah, there are no more quests available. So there it is. I don't think those are infinite in this game. I don't know if it's the second game or the third game.
Yes.
That have
Make her watch over you.
infinite quests. Speaking of infinite quests, and specifically finite quests, we have everything done over here. So we can go to the next town over and bid farewell to this town. Because when we come back, they'll be gone. I hope not killed or anything. They are indeed trying to leave, so that, you know, there's that. And I'm pretty sure I met everybody over that way. So yeah, just let's go. Because there's an exit over there. I'm not sure where it leads to, but there is definitely an exit. Why are you so tired? Because of the rapid shot and the Song of Valor. Yeah, that you can be tired. I looked at that before and came to the same conclusions. Obviously, otherwise I would have changed that. And yeah. So maybe that's maybe the reason why this keeps selecting is because hers didn't. Is that my character's smarter than I am. In regards to the reason why dual striking exists. Do I want to? Yes. An elven alienage. Ooh. We're seeing dragons.
Bad dreams, huh?
Must have been something I ate.
Drank more like, as in the tainted blood, remember? You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Interesting. That is indeed the Archdemon. It's not just dragons. It's the dragon. I should have known that before. I think I might have mentioned it before. So, yeah. Is that the dragon, the Archdemon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me, too.
You could have told me earlier.
I know, I've just been so distracted with the, massacre of all my friends and the war and all that. Sorry. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
The sarcasm isn't appreciated. At least it was delivered properly, actually. As he didn't like it. Oh well. I usually say that I don't like sarcasm in writing, in video games in specific, not necessarily just in writing. But his was good. His was pretty good. Leliana.
Yes?
Yes. She talks. I don't. She has an accent because she's from Orlais. It's pronounced as in a French word. And her accent, I think, I don't know if it's a lisp. If it's a lisp of the voice actress. If it is, well, I'm sorry, basically, because what I'm about to say is probably insensitive. But it really sounds to me like she's putting her tongue to her upper teeth and just having, faking the accent like that. Like, yes, it's not quite as blatant as that though. So I don't know. But I noticed that the first time. And I didn't know it could be a lisp because some voice actors do have. I don't know if lisp is a word, by the way. Just have some speech patterns, or not patterns, I guess, just the way they say words. But I think that's on purpose because she's from a different country, not from wherever we are right now, because I don't remember the name. I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What was life like in the Chantry cloister?
Quiet. It was a life suited for contemplation. In the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities, I found peace. And in that stillness, I could hear the Maker. But it was not perfect. Some of my Chantry fellows were condescending. That is the nature of religious folk, I suppose.
Well, not all of them, surely? Condescending how? Yes, they tend to be self-righteous. My character... somebody told me that the elves don't really care for makers. Don't really care for the cult of the makers. Not that they are necessarily apostates. Or I guess... not apostates in the sense that the wild mages are apostates. In the actual sense of the word, how would it be? Not atheists, I suppose, because they could have their own gods. Then they wouldn't be atheists. And not agnostic, because then if they have their own gods, maybe they don't believe in the makers. But they do have their own gods. We learned about that the elves do. More to the point, if apparently that's the thing of the elves, my character having grown in a basically elf-only city, I think this is good. And I'm just gonna egg her on and just say, yeah, they tend to be self-righteous.
When I talked about my beliefs, that the Maker reveals himself in the beauty of his world, they treated me with disdain. They want to believe that he's gone, so that when he turns his gaze on them, it means they are special, chosen. He cannot possibly have love for all, the sick and the weary, the beggars and the fools.
Interesting. This definitely ties up with what she was saying, that conversation that we had before. What is interesting here is the love for all. That is a very... I haven't had that conversation. Well, the Chantry in general and the Maker in general has a very Abrahamic feel to it. And by that I mean it seems to be rooted in the Abrahamic religions and most likely in the Christian religion. So and I'm saying that because you can definitely and do definitely have gods throughout history that are not about like the love for all and all this sort of stuff. So she seems to treat it. It's interesting because I could see it going both ways. As in, she is being revolutionary in thinking that the Maker loves all, or she's being portrayed as like obviously the Maker loves all. So I haven't grasped quite yet where the writers have taken this, or are taking this. I don't really want the Maker looking in on me anyway. That sounds like a good thing my character would say. What did you say to them? I don't want to make her angry, though. I don't, because, she's directly telling me what they said. What did you say to them?
What can I say to them? What they believe is what the Chantry says, and the Chantry is infallible, yes? Maybe I am wrong. But it is the Maker's place to decide if I am worthy, not men, not the Chantry. But there is work to be done, and I have talked enough for now.
How do I know?
Yes?
Can I talk?
Well, here I am.
I don't think she talked enough. What would someone like you be doing in Lothrin, in Lothrin's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't noticed that this is a sentence that's formed in an unusual way. Oh, okay. That might have been a sort of a line, coming on to her. She just doesn't seem to belong in a cloister. A beautiful, charming woman like yourself. Sanctimonious preachy. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they? Let's go with let's go. A beautiful, charming woman like yourself. See if she is predisposed. Probably is not the word. Receptive. That's the one.
And there were no beautiful, charming women in the cloisters, you think? You would be wrong. There were many lovely young initiates in the Lothering cloister. All of them chaste and virtuous. It added to their mystique. Because then, they were forbidden. And forbidden fruit is the sweeter, no?
The forbidden fruit as well being very much rooted in well, at least the Christian canon. But maybe other Abrahamic religions have that as well. I don't know. Yeah. What about your fruit? What about your fruit? Is it forbidden? Oh, that sounds good. Those initiates can't have been more lovely than you. That seems a little bit too blatant. So can we go back? No, let's go with that one. I mean, as blatant goes, this is very blatant, but at least it's a sort of a joke, so it might lighten the mood. Let's see.
My fruit? Well, it is not technically forbidden, but it's not freely given either. Not everyone gets a bite. I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
I can't...
But no, I did not take vows. The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
Okay, I can't believe you said not everyone gets a bite, for one. And also, I didn't know I was asking about the vows. I wasn't. Because, I mean, that wasn't the point. But affirm, though. What does that mean?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Let's move on. She approves that. Oh, it's a heart. Is it always a heart? I don't remember if it was always a heart. Let's see what we have. We have Leliana in the cloister, away from the fuss and the flurry of the cities. I found peace, she writes. Nothing here about her, nobody gets a bite. That's the best line. That's her best line so far. Party camp, that's where we are, that's right. And now we're all fixed. And apparently this is going to be very uncommon later on, so I'm doing well in oh my god, the size of these cheese. Oh my god, I would die. I would put that all in me, and I would just blow up. Of farts, basically. Hey, Leliana, can I talk a little bit more?
Yes? Something you need?
Maybe?
Yes? What's on your mind?
Oh, why did you decide to come to Ferelden?
My mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
It's unfortunate. Do you remember nothing of your mother? Oh, wait, I can say something. Yeah, you were young, it's understandable.
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dry flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
I will note that down, and that's her gift. I guess.
Yes? Something you need?
Yes.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais, apart from the flowers? I mean, I guess they were rare there, so...
I miss Val-Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val-Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val-Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful. I've never been to Orlais, let's go with that.
If you get the chance, you should see it, at least Val-Royeaux. Of course there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs. And shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable. Almost ridiculously so. But the shoes. Living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
So we're very 18th century. I would say 18th century, or at least interpretation of what France was. Maybe I don't know. I actually don't know. It sounds to me like that, doesn't it? But I don't know. What I said about the whole shopping thing, though. Yeah, royalty doesn't go shopping. But then again, France was a republic already. Although Val-Royeaux sounds to me like it means Royal Valley. Or it could mean anyway. Anyway, my comment was more a joke. Not necessarily a joke, but it wasn't serious about the lore of the game. It's just more about the inspiration. So what's so special about shoes? Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Soft colors. Of course, what does soft colors mean? Pastel, maybe? Maybe it means something else, I don't know. Wouldn't that be hard to walk in?
I wouldn't want to run in it, or have to enter battle, but for lounging in a lady's sitting room? Perfect. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
But they're pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna say they're comfortable.
They're sturdy shoes, But sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet.
Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
We do indeed. Oh, she approved of my distaste. Well, not distaste, I suppose. Uninterest. Disinterest. Meh. Anyway, that's good. We have to end the episode because we're out of time for the day. And then we have to talk to all these fine people and go over there and talk to Sandal. I know who Sandal is. Huh. Because I remember because of the name. Yeah, he's one of the... he's the kid of the dwarf. Anyway, for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next episode. The cheese. The cheese.